much. Frank, of course, is now epileptic in the corner of the room. He just can't get his hands on my throat fast enough. Oh, I'll do it for free. That sounds really interesting. So that's why I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. I'm the researcher. And you know, I apologize to you all, but the motto in my company is researcher bad. Researcher bad.
Okay, I have another question then. Is it possible for you to be able to monitor the path of a visitor after he leaves our website so I can see how much time he's going to my competitor sites?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I've got a visitor comes to my site. He's on there per minute. And I've got competitor B and C. I want to see once he leaves my site, where's he going? Is he going to the site?
I don't. I'm very sure we could not do that. However, the other side of it is, we can tell you if they came to your site and it's the first time they've ever encountered information like yours. Are they doing competitive research on your
well,
site?
that's good.
But we can't tell that they left your site to go somewhere else. We can tell that they came to your site from somewhere else, a competitor. Or if they have been doing competitive research in the past week.
You opened up by saying that you took a look at all the folks, all the attendees' websites. So I did. Can you give us any more instances of, at some level of detail, good stuff, bad stuff?
What would you find?
Skip ahead.
Skip ahead. These are really good. These are really good because you guys are still hanging around. This, oh, you don't care, do you? Can I, this is really neat. I'm sorry, this is so neat. Back in the early days, we were monitoring a bunch of sites on the East Coast of the U.S. And this is 10 April, 11 April, 12 April, 13 April, 14 April, 15 April, 16 April. These are charts that we have internally for our own use. We don't share these with clients too often. This is anxiety level. And we were getting ready to do a presentation. And I happened to say, my God, look at the level of anxiety. Because out here, it's pretty even, you know. And beyond here, it's pretty even, you know. But, wow, look at that spiking. I wonder what happened. And I'm going through, oh, the technology failed. I'm looking at the map again and everything else. Susan, who's our staff sociologist, said, hey, bright eyes, that was tax preparation weekend. And what you're looking at is Thursday afternoon, 3 o'clock, Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday the 15th. Everybody had their stuff in the mail at 3 p.m. And then the anxiety levels went back up. We were actually tracking the anxiety levels of the general populace on the East Coast of the U.S. I just got a kick out of it. Now this, general population personality structures as a function of Red Sox playoff games. Some of you may know that a New England team took it all. We are now, this, by the way, the name of this slide is Bad Day at Black Rock. The name of this slide is Curse This Bambino. And what we're actually tracking here is the excitement level of all the sites we monitored in New England. Okay? Based on how the Red Sox did on playoff games. Won it. Everyone was going nuts. And it showed up on all the websites we were tracking in New England. It was the level of excitement, one of our metrics.
The websites had nothing to do with baseball.
No. And this actually was put in because national events affect website activity. Okay? And a lot of our clients, over this period of time, they were like, God, our sales went down. We couldn't get anybody on the website. When they came, they were upset until we got nasty calls. Nothing to do with you guys. Anxiety. Over here, sales are going through the roof. People are buying stuff they could care less about what's going on. There you go. The Red Sox won. And now, peeking to the future, website publicity, a nationally known SEO firm considers NextStage evolution the thing to use. They consider us the tracking to use. Lots of hideous graphs that basically say we do need stuff. There's loyalty, by the way. That's all on the same site.
Actually, just to get back to the question was asked, you had done some analysis on the website. So
I'm getting there.
Sorry,
okay. Is Infor in the room? Anybody here from Infor? How about in 5, in 6?
In 3.
The winner of We Trust You. Remember those 9 messages? 9 messages.
Who's the guy in there? What is I'm right at the bottom?
Who's that?
I hope that's not me.
No.
You're from Canada?
Yeah, progressive soccer.
And you have an English and Quebecois site?
No?
Okay, because somebody who's at the kickoff meeting had an English and a Quebecois site. Actually, there were 2 or 3 of them. So we analyzed both. We used our English language engines and our Quebecois language engines to analyze the sites. And we found really interesting changes on how things were marketed to an English-speaking audience versus a Quebecois-speaking audience. Okay? These 2 spikes, you're going to see these 2 spikes show up a lot. Not at that level, but basically you'll see those 2 spikes close together. That's from open accounts. We took a bunch of readings one day, and then we started the next day, and we happened to take a snapshot of open accounts twice. And rather than throw it, I said, let's keep it in. And it shows up slightly different because they changed their site overnight, the nasty people. They updated their site, and they changed a message on their site. And it shows up as a slight change. So winner We Trust You is in for open accounts. You can trust us. Open accounts, this is important. This is important to you. Skyward. Is Skyward in the room? Earthward. How about Earthward today? Okay. Open accounts. We're good people is in for. Your good people is Skyward. They're not good people. It's Unicorn HRO. They really want you to know the competition sucks. My God! They're dang nasty people. Is Unicorn HRO in the room? I should have asked that. They're not. In that case, let me say this about some other company. Now, let me show you another thing we did. We're a leader. Okay? That's another message we look for. It's a good message to put out, right? You want to tell people coming to your website that you're a leader in whatever it is they came for. Okay? But again, look at this spike. Okay? That's a tremendous spike. Now, let us say that we did an analysis and we saw a company like that. The first thing we would say is, if you are giving out a message that strongly, we strongly suggest you have us do a competitive analysis. Because if all the other competitors, let's pick 5 competitors for some company, are broadcasting the message, we're a leader over here, okay, about this level, and there's one company going, we're a leader! Who are you going to listen to, right? It's coming off so loudly, it's not a good message. It's not a friendly message. It's not a competent message. It's not a successful message. It's not a message which says we are successful. Because if you have to scream something, remember that my broker is EFI? And EFI says, remember that commercial? Okay? So if you're getting a spike like that, we want to know, are your competitors putting the number way up there too? Because if they are, then they're all going, we're a leader, we're a leader, we're a leader, and you're going, we're a leader too. Slightly louder, but not vulgarly louder. Right? You're giving a little bit more emphasis. So when people are doing competitive shopping and they come to your site, we're a leader, I'm a leader, you're a leader, we're a leader too. Okay? And your message is the one that stays with them. You have essentially branded them.